going at it. An easy layup to start the game by Honesty Scott Grayson. A long three off the side of the rim. No good by Kristen Nelson. This Michigan Storm team very versatile, led by the guard, Jalissa Terry, and then Nelson, who just missed that shot. Turn off the glass. Good. Blessing with the rebound and the basket. Excuse me, not the rebound, with the bucket. There's Jalissa Terry. Terry gets it up ahead, driving with the layup. Is knocked out of there. She was going for Haley Liddell. Blessing Ojefer with that hoop for the New Jersey Sparks. 6'5", class of 2016, Patterson Eastside. So Terry gets it and swings it over to Nelson. Nelson puts it on the floor with the right hand. Nelson now swings it over, and there's Zoe Otis. Otis to Jalissa Terry. Jalissa Terry holding it, and she peels it back out. And she was fouled out high by Kate Hill. Otis will look to inbound, and his pass was deflected and is almost stolen by Hill, out of bounds. Otis with the lazy pass there. Jerome Love, the head coach of this Michigan Storm squad, and Keith Gilchrist, the head coach for the New Jersey Sparks. And now here is Liddell. Liddell gives it over to Jalissa Terry. Terry will peel it back out. Jalissa Terry now over to Liddell. Liddell, a top side three, good. Haley Liddell out of Woodhaven, 5'11", class of 2016, knocked in a three. And the pass was deflected out of bounds. Michigan Storm in white, the New Jersey Sparks, they are in black.
Liddell's a player, if you leave her open, she's going to knock it down. Look for a big day out of her. Michigan Storm, they're going to have to be able to contain this New Jersey Sparks defense.
Shot was blocked, defended in there by Bello. Tate Bello gets it back to Terry. Terry to Liddell. There's another three, good. Warming to the task, back-to-back three balls for Haley Liddell.
Thank you, Liddell, for making me look smart.
She can fill it up. We saw them a couple of weeks ago. There's a jumper in the lane, no good by Blessing Honesty, and here comes Zoe Otis. Otis with it into the forecourt for the Michigan Storm. She peels it back, kicks it back to Liddell. Liddell wide open, another three. Kaboom.
Bang, bang.
Little confusion going on there. Jimenez has it. Now Jimenez over to Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson kicks it in that right corner, that right wing to Hill, back to Scott Grayson. She pulls a long three, bad, off the glass, no good. Zoe Otis gets the rebound, gives it over to Bello. Bello up to Jalissa Terry. Jalissa Terry gonna come, got into the middle, stop, foul line jumper, put it up, rolled around, no good, tip out of bounds, and it will go over to the New Jersey Sparks. Substitution now. Brienne Bellerin will check in. Bellerin checks in, and Danielle Patterson takes a seat. Here comes Kate Hill. Coach Gilchrist calling out the plays. Gilchrist gives it over to Bellerin. Bellerin back over now to Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson to Kate Hill on the corner, looking at his own defense. They're trying to swing the ball. Gets it into the middle. There's Jimenez. Jimenez over there. Hill. Hill dumps it down low into Blessing. Blessing missed it, and now here comes Nelson. Christy Nelson gonna go all the way. Layup, no. They fight for the rebound, tipped out of bounds off of the Sparks. It'll be Michigan Storm ball. Looking now. Otis got to get it inbound. Barely did. There's Liddell. Liddell catch, shot. No, she had to rush it though. Rebound by Hill. Hill gets it up ahead. Now here comes Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson in control. She missed that jumper. Rebound offensively. They kick it back out. There's Kate Hill, a three. Good. Kate Hill, a three. 5'8" out of Petty. Hyattstown, New Jersey. And it's 9-7 with 12:40 to go. Liddell, count it! And the foul, Haley Liddell. 5'11" out of Woodhaven and one. Liddell has came out and got this thing going. She has all 11 Michigan Storm points. Liddell, free throw, good. She has 12.
Liddell's got me over here, just called me Chris Stradamus over here, just predicting the future out there.
Well, we've seen this Michigan Storm team. I'm a fan of this team. I like what Coach Love does with this program. Jalissa Terry at the guard spot plays very well. Nelson hasn't even got going yet. It's been Liddell doing the damage right there. Bello in there deflected the pass out of bounds. Wouldn't let him get inside the post as they were trying to go into Patterson. Substitution for the starts now as Raven Farley Clark will check in. Raven Farley Clark will go in, and Blessing will come out. A long three, good. Right on cue, Bellarine with a three-pointer. 5'10", class of 2017. She's out of Emerson, New Jersey. So Bello has it with the dribble, picked up and gets it back to Jalisha Terry. Jalisha Terry now dribbling with the right hand, now with a hesitation, goes between the legs. Over to Lydell. Lydell dumps it down low to Bello, makes her move, goes up, bothered on the play, and Farley Clark will pick up the foul. Farley Clark, 6'4", class of 2017. She's out of Patterson East Side. Bello throw line goes, and that's south suburb of Detroit. Free throw, all good. Rebound picked up by Naomi Jimenez. It's not on board, put it back up again and got fouled again. Raven Farley Clark with the foul, but Tay Bello, Chris, doing the dirty work, following her own shot.
Yeah, and when one Bello goes out, we got another Bello coming in. Both bring high energy on the floor. You see her right there, left-handed. She's got to the free throw line, does a good job of altering shots. Talk about interior players, whether a 4 or 5, as we have the other Bellos about to step in. Its energy becomes contagious on both ends of the floor.
Tay Bello is at the free throw line. The other Bello is Kendall Bello. Both free throws, no good. Offensive rebound by the Storm. Jalisha Terry hesitates. She drives, now going to scoop it up. Good. Jalisha Terry on the drive. Second chance points for the Storm. 5'7", class of 2017 out of Flint Hamady is Jalisha Terry. Puts it on the floor, swings it over there, now holds it back out. Kick it back out to the top. They working it around. There's Bellarine, a jumper. It is no good. Rebound hit the floor. Jalisha Terry recovers it for the Storm. The Storm now with a 16-10 lead. We're under 11 minutes, 10:50. Lydell, a three. No good. Off the side of the rim. Rebound is picked out of the air by Scott Grayson. Here comes Scott Grayson. Honesty all the way. There's a layup off the glass. No good. Megan Swartz who checked in. Tay Bello gets the rebound. Bello with the left hand dribble to the right. She gives it over now to Stevens. Amber Stevens kicks it back out to the top to Terry. Terry to Nelson. Nelson to Lydell. Lydell bounces it to Bello. Bello spinning, turning, trying to get a shot up. No, good defensive effort there by Swords. Swords gets it down. The Sparks come back this way. Foul on the floor. That foul will be on Tay Bello. Tay Bello now will go out, and Kendall Bello will come in. So Bello for Bello. Kayla Russell is checking in, and Jalisha Terry will take a seat. Steal on the play right there by Russell. Russell going to go all the way. The shot is up off the front of the iron. No good. Bello gets the rebound. It's too high. It's tipped back up. Amber Stevens tried to save it. She does. Now over to Haley Lydell. Lydell to Stevens. Stevens, a three out of the right corner. Short, no good. Long rebound on the opposite side by Nelson. Nelson goes from one side to the other and scores. 5'8", class of 2016. Farmington Harrison is Miss Kristen Nelson. There's a long three. No good from the Sparks' O'Reilly. Stevens gets the rebound for the Storm. Back this way. Got a pocket pick, though, by Bellarine. Bellarine came from behind. Good defense. And now that pass is stolen by Nelson right back. Nelson gives it over to Bello. Bello up. No. Rebound tipped back out. Amber Stevens recovers it. And they'll slow it down now. Stevens being guarded by Milan Johnson. Milan Johnson really giving her fits. They swing it over. There's Kristen Nelson. A long three. Back iron. Hill of the rim. No good. Rebound hit the floor on the back tap. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson swings it over. There's O'Reilly. A three. Air ball. No good. Stevens gets the rebound. Play kind of got sloppy and disjointed here for the moment. Here come the Storm back with Russell. No. Call of traveling on Kayla Russell. Coach Love and his staff didn't believe it. 18-10 with 9:18, and Lydell will take a seat as Kiara Crockett will come in. Kiara Crockett out of North Farmington. Michigan. 5'10". Class of 2017. The Sparks walking into the forecourt with O'Reilly. O'Reilly gives it over to Honesty. Honesty down low to Raven Farley Clark. She was fouled. Coach Gilchrist really into the contest. I love it.
Danny. Half court. Yo, you got to go win, Honesty, go win.
So Raven Farley Clark at the free throw line. 6'4", class of 2017 out of Patterson Eastside. Free throw good.
Danny, half court. Right there.
And she's from Patterson, New Jersey. There's the free throw. In and out, no. Rebound. Swallowed up by Crockett. Kiera Crockett gets it and gives it over to Nelson. Nelson up ahead to Amber Stevens. Stevens down the right side. Now going down the baseline underneath the basket. Kick it back over to Crockett. Crockett now gives it over to Russell. Russell to Nelson. Nelson a three. Good. She's warming up. She has 5 points as her first triple. Kristen Nelson with the three ball.
Really like Nelson's game. Has a great ability. She can actually create her own shot. You saw her right there with the three. But look for her. She can put it on the floor a little bit, especially attacking with that right hand.
Brought it up the floor the last couple of possessions. We'll bring it up the floor this time. It's 21-11 with 8:35 to go. Nelson cross-court pass to Russell. Russell back to Nelson. Nelson dumps it down low to Stevens. Stevens got a shot blocked, but she was fouled underneath the basket. Let's see who the foul is on. Is it going to be on Honesty Scott Grayson, or will it be on Raven Farley Clark? Well, it can't be on Scott Grayson. She's sitting down. Farley Clark hit with the foul. Kelly O'Reilly, 5'8", class of 2016 out of Montville. We were set to check in just a moment. Amber Stevens, free throw, no good, back iron. O'Reilly comes in, and Farley Clark takes a seat. The New Jersey Sparks have some height, that is for sure. Stevens will get another free throw. With 8:29 to go in a 10-point game, it's 21-11. Stevens had to wait on the basketball. She takes it. One dribble. Missed it. No good. Rebound on the floor, but it's picked up by Blessing. Blessing gets it and gives it over now to Kate Hill. Hill into the forecourt for the Sparks. Over to O'Reilly, now to Hill. Hill swings it around this way. There's a jumper. Foul by Nelson as Honesty Scott Grayson was shooting a jumper. She got fouled. Class of 2018 is Honesty Scott Grayson. Blair Academy, 5'10", out of Brick, New Jersey. So she goes through a free throw routine. Now all of a sudden she's asking about the free throw line. Okay, so she had to back up, and now the ref wants her to reset. Playing cross court. Free throw, good, by Honesty Scott Grayson. But one thing I did notice is yellow tape, not blue tape. Second free throw, good. When you're playing cross court, it's the yellow tape. You barely can see it on your monitor, but it's there. And I can barely see it, and I'm sitting 7 feet away from it. Here it is. Back to give it now off of the turnover. Good play. Nelson shot the passing lane, got the steal. And it will go over to the New Jersey Sparks.
We got to move the ball east side.
Coach Gilchrist employing his team to move the basketball.
Move it.
You move the basketball, you move that defense. The defense coming out in that zone. O'Reilly gives it down to Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson now to Hill. Hill gets it in the middle. They give it into Patterson. Patterson on the floor, driving, shot was short. Coming away with it now is Amber Stevens. He lost it. And at the midcourt, long pass up, pushing it down low. Danielle Patterson, Lewis High School, 6'3", class. Free throw good. She completes the three-point play. Does Danielle Patterson and makes it 21-16, 7:26 to go. Joel Hilsman, Chris Watkins, glad that you're with us right here, SUV TV. Inbound to Honesty Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson walks it across the timeline. Scott Grayson swings it over, looking now. Scott Grayson takes it. One hard dribble, gives it to Patterson. Patterson right there at the free throw line. Patterson now swings it over to Hill. Now to Patterson. Patterson holding it out high, trying to go down low. Pass was stolen away by Stevens. Stevens trying to come back this way, going to run all the way on the break. Lost it, kicks it back out to Nelson. Nelson to Crockett. Crockett swings it over Russell, a drive. Russell shot, left it short, no good. Coach Gilchrist upset. He wanted a traveling violation call. They don't score anyway. It'll be Sparks basketball.
On that last defensive possession, Patterson was inside just banging, trying to make sure it's not going to get thrown inside. That's actually Stevens, right? Hold on. Yeah, Patterson. So she's in there just working to keep it inside, and you appreciate that when you have a bigger defender that you're going against.
Storm getting ready to go to the bench. Patterson now kicks it back out. There's a long jumper by Hill, no good. They missed time to jump. Kiara Crockett gets the rebound for the Storm, and here they come. Jalissa Terry is back in. Terry over to Russell. Russell. Zoe Otis at the free throw line. She makes that first free throw out of Detroit Cass Tech. 5 Prospect Nations TV. Her own contest. Class of Mary Lewis in the game.com.
Her hands.
Coach right there in the shot. A little upset with the rain. So the Storm will take it and inbound it. The Michigan Storm, and they got gold numbers and letters. As Zoe Otis goes baseline, it was deflected out of bounds, and it will stay down on this end for the Michigan Storm under their own basket. It'll be side out of bounds, Liddell, into Jalissa Terry. Terry holds it, now dribbles it, swings it to the right to Stevens. Stevens back to Terry. Terry, a long three by Liddell, good. Just cash butter. Her 4th 3 of the game. She has 15 and a half and 15 in the game. 5:35 to go in the first half. Jalissa Terry forced a turnover. Liddell gets the steal. Liddell gets it now for the Storm. Bounces it up ahead to Amber Stevens. Stevens holds, crisscross pass to Terry. Terry a long 3, good. Jalissa Terry, the Storm filling it from beyond the arc. That is their 6th 3 of the game. A steal. Zoe Otis with the steal, and she traveled. Couldn't gather herself, and she did travel. 30-19 with 5:07 to go. 11-point lead, and now the Sparks will take over. Bellerin will inbound, and she does now to Milan Johnson, who's back in. Milan Johnson gives it over to Scott Grayson. Crisscross pass over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly now to Johnson. Johnson going to peel it back out, looking at his own defense. Scott Honesty Grayson, a long 3, good. Honesty Scott Grayson, a 3 ball, 5'10" out of Blair Academy. She now has 7 in the contest.
Really like the patience there by the Sparks. They didn't force it. That pass can move the zone. Some people say you got to dribble to put it, but they were able to use the pass, swinging around, get the open 3.
Jalissa Terry jab stepping, driving down the lane. She was fouled. A blocking foul will be called here. Looks like it's going to be on Brienne Bellerin. Bellerin with the foul. So now Jalissa Terry will be going to the free throw line. Going through her routine. Good. Coach Keith Gilchrist turns and talks with his coaching staff here on this Sparks bench. Jalissa Terry now readies herself for a second free throw. Jalissa Terry free throw good. So into the forecourt now comes Kate Hill. Hill to Scott Honesty Grayson. Honesty Scott Grayson. Travel, long lead pass. That'll be a turnover, but Amber Stevens played it all the way. Stevens all the way, layup no, but was fouled. Could have easily just let it go and it would have been over and back, but Stevens showing the hustle and now rewarding herself by getting to the free throw line. Free throw, good. Amber Stevens is in the book, 5'9", class of 2016. Farmington Harrison High School. She's from Farmington Hills, Michigan. She swishes in that second free throw. Kate Hill gets it and swings it over on the right side to Bellerin. Bellerin bounces it down low. Jimenez turns around, shot no good. Honesty Scott Grayson with the rebound. They fight for it. Liddell peeled it away, and now a foul called on the Sparks. And the foul is on Honesty Scott Grayson.
The Storm's doing here defensively. They're not just stepping out and saying, hey, we're going to play zone and play a 2-3 zone. They're doing a good job of matching up. Kind of looks like a Carolina point zone where it shifts. It looks like 1-3-1. It looks like a 2-3 zone. And it kind of eliminates those gaps that you would generally get into.
Patterson back in with the handles over there. Second free throw, no. Missed them both. It's Stevens. And a foul on Zoe Otis. Loose ball over the back foul. Ball will go over to the New Jersey Sparks. 3:50 to go. 12-point game, 34-22. The Storm leading the Sparks. Scott Grayson's pass tip taken away by Tay Bello. Tay Bello now going to go all the way up to Jalisha Terry. We just talk about the growth of the women's game. You don't get to say this much, but the Storm and the Sparks, both WNBA teams. Seattle Storm, Los Angeles Sparks.
All right, I see you right there.
Jalisha Terry holding it between the rings. Gets a screen from Bello. Terry's pass was tipped and deflected. She'll get it back, and they'll reset it now with 3:12 to go. Trying to do a little jab step, and let's see. Yeah, Jerome Love didn't like it even on the reset. Timeout call by the Michigan Storm. They lead by 12, 34-22. Joe Hilsman, Chris Watkins, SUV TV. This is the Real Deal in the Ville. Hashtag PSB Real Deal. Back to Wilson Central High School. Joe Hilsman, Chris Watkins, PeachStateBasketball.com, ProspectNation.com, and you are on SUV TV. The Michigan Storm in white, the New Jersey Sparks are all in black, and a long three is no good. Want to get basket points out of the timeout. Stevens gets the offensive rebound. She'll attack. There's Liddell. Liddell wanted that three. Good close out that time by Scott Grayson. Here it is over now to Stevens. Stevens with a crossover dribble. The defense now tightening up just a little bit for the Sparks. Terry peels it back, puts it between the legs. Jalisha Terry gonna go with the left-hand dribble. Kicks it to Liddell. A long three. No. Rebound gonna come down to Milan Johnson of the Sparks. Johnson's pass intercepted by Liddell. Liddell gonna come back this way. She's got Otis up ahead. Layup. No, but she got fouled on the play. With 2:28 to go, 34-22, 36-22. With 2:28 to go, and Zoe Otis going to the free throw line. Zoe Otis, Detroit Cass Tech, 5'10" in class of 2016. Free throw, no. Air ball. Otis unable to complete the three-point play, and then they were unable to score after getting their second chance opportunity. Substitution now as Bellerin will come in and Patterson will go out.
Hey, she's hit a couple already today. You probably want to be in a step closer. Not saying she can't hit it from there, but just kind of time situation.
Time scoring situation. A long three, Milan Johnson. It is in and out. Tay Bello high with the rebound and gives it over to Jalisha Terry. Terry to Liddell. Liddell wanted that one. You could feel it right there. Milan comes out guarding Terry. Terry hesitates, going down the lane. Free throw line, layup, scoop, no good. Rebound by Bello, offensive rebound up. No, she'll get two at the free throw line. We'll take Bello. Bello goes through the free throw line. Free throw good. A free throw routine. It's only her second point of the game. Been quiet in the scoring column, but been active on the boards. Crockett comes in, Nelson comes in, Russell comes in, Liddell, Stevens, and Terry take a seat for the Michigan Storm.
A lot of what both the Bellows do when they're on the floor in the hustle and the energy and the extra taps to keep balls alive are things that might not necessarily stand out in your normal stat sheet, but it's something the coaches are making notice of on the baseline. And so many programs, whether it's high school and college, have a grading system. And those are things that get you positive points within that system.
Russell to inbound and underneath the basket for the Storm. She gets it to Zoe Otis. Otis going to go down the baseline on the right side. Shot no good. Got her on rebound. Put it back up and in. Zoe Otis now warming to the task. She has 6 points. Nice pass inside. Bellerin. Bellerin shot is up. No good. Fight for the rebound. The Storm come away with it. That's Crockett. Kiera Crockett. Jump pass up ahead to Russell, and they called a travel. Traveling violation called. And it'll be Sparks' ball, and they will inbound it. Here they come. Nice shot up by Bellerin. No good, but she will go to the free throw line. Free throw no good by Bellerin. Bellerin will get her second free throw. Good. She splashed it home. Inbound now to Bello. Bello gets it to Kristen Nelson. Nelson over to Kiera Crockett. Crockett shot no good. Tip out of bounds, and it will go to the Sparks. The New Jersey Sparks in black. They are trailing now by 16. This Michigan Storm team got out of the gates very, very quickly thanks to Haley Liddell. And a passing lane shot stolen by Kiera Crockett. Crockett coming back this way on the break. Crockett left hand off the glass, no. Russell on the rebound, up, no. They tip for it, fight for it. Blessing is down on the bottom of the pile for the Sparks. She's got it, and a jump ball's called. Coach Gilchrist is not pleased right now with this basketball team. Getting beat 39-23. We're under a minute now with 56 seconds and counting. Kate Hill into the forecourt. Over to Scott Grayson. Bellerin takes it. There's a short corner jumper. She was fouled from behind by Nelson. Kristen Nelson with the foul. Sparks at the free throw line, and it is good. She got the roll. Brienne Bellerin, her 5th point of the game. ICHS 5'10", class of 2017.
22.
Second free throw is good, so she stepped up there and made them both. 39-25 with 45 seconds, and they're trying to apply pressure into the backcourt. Substitution quickly now is Kelly O'Reilly. O'Reilly will come in. Milan Johnson will go out.
Come through, Kelly.
Kate Hill gets the inbound, and they give it over to Honesty Scott Grayson. Fading away, no, it was short. Rebound was tipped back out there, retained possession. There's a long three by O'Reilly. Good, second chance points. Right there, Kelly O'Reilly out of Montville, a three-pointer. Makes it 39-28 there within 11.
As she was walking on the floor, coach was telling her, shoot it.
Bello, down low, shot is up, no good. It's on the floor, picked up by Honesty Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson coming back this way. No numbers, but attack anyway, and almost made the end one. She'll go to the free throw line. Coach Gilchrist really into it, saying, Honesty, that's what we need you to do. And she was determined to get to the basket even though she didn't have numbers, and she drew the foul and at the free throw line. Free throw good by Honesty Scott Grayson. Coach Jerome Love now walking up and down his Michigan Storm bench. Gonna try to find a concoction that keeps them working because Haley Liddell has been doing it for them so far. Second free throw is good by Honesty Scott Grayson. Looking, inbound to Bello. Bello gets it up ahead to Nelson, and a turnover. The Michigan Storm with another turnover now. New Jersey trying to close this half very well. They've got it within 9 now at 39 to 30, 12 seconds, and they'll get the last shot. Bellarmine gives it over to O'Reilly. O'Reilly dumps it in to Honesty Grayson. There's a long three by Kate Hill. No good. Tip fight for the rebound with 1 second, and that will be the end of the first half. It is 39 to 30. Michigan leading at the half right here at SUV TV. The real deal in the Ville. Hashtag PSB real deal. Welcome back to Wilson Central High School in Lebanon, Tennessee. Joe Hillsman, Chris Watkins here with you. The Michigan Storm leading 39 to 30 over the New Jersey Sparks. And the second half is underway. Liddell missed that three. The Michigan Storm are in white. The Sparks are in black. And honestly, Scott Grayson is going to the free throw line after she missed that drive. Scott Grayson, 9 points in that first half, and Coach Gilchrist was lit into them at the half talking about they weren't getting the rebounds, they weren't getting the hustles, they weren't getting second chance points, and he wanted to see them do that in the second half. Scott Grayson at the free throw line, she sinks it. That makes it 39-31. The lead now down to 8. Krista Terry gets the inbound pass, and she comes into the forecourt. Into the forecourt comes Kate Hill. And a kickball as she tried to feed it in. Kristen knocked it away. Going up a number of moves there by Dickerson. 6'3", 17. And will be line. Is Danielle Patterson good? Patterson free throw is good. Tay Bello will come in for her sister, Kendall Bello. Hyde Bello. Excuse me, Bello family. Here's Jalissa Terry. Terry gets it over to Nelson. Nelson lost it. There's a turnover. The Sparks now trying to force the action and get back in it. They've cut it down to 5, and Coach Gilchrist emphatically into it. He and Love now coaching up their squads right now. Hand check foul call. 15:04 to go. Nelson peels it back up. Right hand dribble, belt high, moving to the right. Gets a screen from Bello. Bello rolled with it. Nelson now over to Stevens. Stevens tried to go down low, and there was a kickball. 39-34. Inbound to Jalissa Terry. Terry holding it. They came and run out on her. Terry pulls it back out, lost the ball. Liddell picked it up. Liddell over to Nelson. Nelson now looking. Now Nelson going to move with the dribble over to the left hand. Pass over. Terry trapped around and gives it over to Liddell. Nothing doing. That Sparks defense being aggressive, but Bello on a roll. No. Off of and out of bounds to the Michigan Storm. Shot is up. Front iron, no good. Rebound ripped up. Blessing gives it over to Patterson. Give it over to Hill. Hill holds it. Swings it in this corner. Honestly, Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson over to Belleran. Belleran dumped it down to Jimenez. Ball was tipping back out now to Honesty Scott. Here's Jalissa Terry. Terry off of that inbound. And Terry across the timeline. Terry. Liddell sets, fires. Good. Free ball. That's her fifth one of the game. She's got 18 points. And just it on the right wing now. 2 hard dribbles. Got it blocked out of there by Bello. Bello blocked it and recovered it. Picked it up now. Gives it over to Nelson. Nelson up ahead to Stevens. Stevens going to attack the basket all the way. She got fouled. Nope. Traveling violation call. Looking at the baseline to see if I see some new schools. I see Texas A&M is in here. Georgia is in here. Tennessee is in here. UConn has not moved. Coach R.M. Man, he might well get a reclaim. Legs is no tip and catch a float down. Bella ran an outstanding block to recover. could have been an easy layup, but a good there by Lydell. She tried to make it as possible. Ball is on the floor again out of the inbound jump ball. It will go over to the Michigan Storm. Honesty Scott Grayson will come back in, and Kate Hill will take a seat. Bounce it down low. Bello. And rebound. Danielle Patterson races to the scorer's table.
Bello again on that possession, showing what she does on the defensive end of the floor.
Bellarmine will take a seat, goes right over to the bench, and Coach Gilchrist immediately starts coaching. Jalisha Terry away from behind. Milan Johnson tipped it away. Here comes Honesty Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson going to drive all the way, floating. It's short. Front rim. Bello gets the rebound. Bello to Nelson. Lydell swings it down to Otis. Otis is going to go down. She wraps it back out. Ball is on the floor. They diving, bodies on the floor, and let's see. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll go over to the New Jersey Sparks. So game kind of slowed down here just for a minute. 10:56 to go. It's 42-34. The Sparks are in black, had got the lead down to 5. They trailed at 1 point by 16. Going a long free ball.
Riley's got great form. Confident, ready to shoot every time.
That's her third three. Here's Jalisha Terry. Terry, shot. Good. Jalisha Terry been quiet in this contest, but she has 9 now. Timeout is called. 44-37. Push that lead back up to 6 with 10:24 to go, and you take a look inside of that New Jersey Sparks huddle right here. SUV TV, real deal in the Ville. The New Jersey Sparks and the Michigan Storm. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you. Wilson Central High School, PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home. Out of the timeout, ball was kicked. The Sparks are in black, the Storm are in white, and the Storm have the lead, 44-10. Johnson, Scott, Patterson, Farley Clark, and Kelly O'Reilly, the 5 on the floor for the Sparks. Terry Nick on the floor, Jersey Sparks.
Percentages. You eventually got.
I see Nikki Caldwell has made her way closer down to this floor, sitting underneath the baseline. To Michigan. Nope, it will stay with the New Jersey Sparks. Ooh, that was backcourt. Honesty Scott Grayson just had a backcourt. Did not call it. Now here is O'Reilly. Gives it down. Patterson driving. Got it blocked by Bello. Bello has been all over the place. Bello recovers the loose ball. Gets it up ahead to Nelson. Nelson going to attack to the basket. Stop. Pop the jumper. Back iron. No good. Tip fight for the rebound on the foul. Call. Loose ball foul. Coach Jerome Love up and down that sideline for
Hold on, time out. She was shooting that? That's a rebound.
Coach Gilchrist.
I mean, how many
Upset.
fouls do we have?
Bellows' shot is no good, in and out.
Ref, that was over the back.
Coach Gilchrist upset that Bello awarded free throws. He's been very vocal, been on the refs a lot today. This particular ref crew that has been working court one has been hearing it from just about every coach that has played on this court. Maryland is in the building now, down in that corner. There's a free throw good by Bello. Bello with 3 points. Inbound it now, and here is Kate Hill. (45-37). 8-point lead by Michigan Storm, and now the Sparks are going to call a timeout. He wants a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him right here. This is SUV TV. Out of the timeout now. The Sparks will inbound it underneath their own basket. Looking, and inbound it back out to Honesty Scott Grayson. No. 5 count called on the Sparks. Not what Coach Gilchrist wanted out of the timeout. Nelson, cross-court pass to Zoe Otis. Otis lost it. Taken away. Here's Belleran. Belleran gets it up ahead, and now here comes Hill. Hill lost it. Megan Swords is checked back in. She got some run in the first half. Belleran will go out. O'Reilly will come in. Kelly O'Reilly, who has 9 points on 3 threes. She's 5'8" out of Montville. Honesty Scott Grayson receives the inbound. There's a long three from Kate Hill. Back iron, no good. Rebound by Swords. She got fouled. She's going to the free throw line. 45-37 with 8:40 to go. So now free throw line. Megan Swords, no good. Peels it back out. Swings it over to the right. Puts it on the floor as Russell. Kayla Russell driving. Stop. There's Otis with a jumper. Back iron. No good. They tip. Rebound is going to come. Nice save by Crockett. They dive on the floor. Out of bounds. And it will go over to the New Jersey Sparks with 8:07 to go. O'Reilly coming in and Patterson coming in. Bello.
Looking to get O'Reilly back in right now, see if she can knock down another three. The second he saw this session.
On the roster is playing for this Sparks team and using strategic situation substitution pattern. Ran with 6 points in the contest. 5-10. 2017. Bound it to Nelson holds it with the left hand dribble belt high. Nelson goes around. She looks, now gets inside to Bello. Bello gonna go down low. Stop, turn, underneath. It's not a bad shot. It comes back out, flipped away. Crockett recovers it for the Storm. The Otis back out to Nelson with 7:20 to go. Nelson fouled on the play. Ball was deflected out of bounds. Not a foul. My apologies. And Kayla Russell, 5'8" out of Clarkston, will inbound it. Nope. Was a foul call. Huh? Now they're going to give him the ball underneath the basket instead of side out. All right, so Bello has it. Looking, dumps it down low. Bello makes a move. Shot is up. No good. She tips, fights the rebound. Got it. Tipped and missed it again. Now the rebound comes down to Bellarine of the Sparks. Here is Bellarine into the forecourt. Bellarine peels it back. Looks. Now goes to Scott Grayson, who goes down the baseline. The shot is off the glass. No good. Tip for the rebound. Jimenez up. No. They grab the rebound again. Back up. No foul. And going to the free throw line will be Honesty Scott Grayson. Honesty Scott Grayson, 5'10", class of 2018, out of Blair Academy. 11 points. Honesty Scott Grayson free throw, no. Stevens, Lydell, and Jalisha Terry come in. Otis, Crockett, and Russell go out for the Michigan Storm. Coach Jerome Love high-fiving them up. Free throw, Honesty Scott Grayson, back iron, no good. It's 3 free throws in a row now. Nelson, a long lead pass up to Lydell. Lydell stops, she pulls a 3, good! Haley Lydell, another 3. That's her 6th 3 of the contest. Just tickling that twine from beyond the line. I tell you what, driving, the shot is up. No good by Patterson. Patterson gets the rebound to Johnson. Milan gives it to Honesty Scott Grayson. Shovel pass into Robinson, and she got fouled in the pass.
How many times they're going to allow Lydell to get open? Your coach shouldn't have to tell you that. The second you see somebody hit 2, you should make the conscious effort, whether it's in the scouting report, whatever. What you have to consciously slide over and shift yourself defensively towards her.
Yeah, after the second and third 3, I don't need the coach because I'm going to do it anyway. As a player, that's what should come through. And Lydell has been doing nothing but filling up the 3s, okay? She has 6 3s and an and 1. 21 points for Miss Lydell. A turnover by the Storm. 6:17 to go. 48 to 39. There's Patterson driving. Shot is no. Rebound, they fight for it with Jimenez. And let's see. Lydell was down there with a jump ball. Will we stay down here? It will be Michigan Storm basketball. Amber Stevens looking to inbound. She gives it to Bello. Bello now turns and gives it to Kristen Nelson. Nelson has been quiet. She has 5 points in the contest. It's been the Haley Lydell show, quite frankly, and she's got the ball again. Puts it on the floor, bounces it back out to Nelson. Nice drive. Nelson, nice pass to Bello. Bello lost it. They're on the floor. Diving, a tie-up, it will be Sparks basketball. O'Reilly.
Coach going again, went early, about the 9-minute mark when he had the opportunity, started going to offensive defense substitutions. Currently down 9, you want to get a good shot right here. Doesn't necessarily have to be a 3, but you need to get some points and then get a stop on the other end.
Going offense for defense is exactly right. Hill and O'Reilly in, Milan Johnson and Brittany Bellarine out. Bounces it, there's Honesty Scott Grayson. She turns, shoots, good. Only her 3rd field goal. She's been all over this game, though. $13 points in the contest for Honesty Scott Grayson. 5:05 to go. Jalisha Terry holding it, getting a screen. Jalisha Terry with the right-hand dribble. Now she spins away with it, keeps it with the left hand. Now brings it back with the right hand. They're going to set it up. She's got a mismatch. Terry going to drive all the way, unable to get the foul call. She's been trying to drive and get the contact and get the call. They have not awarded her with that often today. Bellarine goes in. Robertson goes out. Blessing comes in. Patterson goes out. Amber Stevens on the inbound to Bello. Tay Bello, nice step with a Euro step in there, good. Tay Bello, that's her first field goal. She has 5 in the game. Kick it over, Bellarine, a 3, good. Brittany Bellarine, that's her 2nd 3 of the game. and a timeout called by the Sparks. 50-44 with 4:35 to go. Joe Hillsman, Chris Watkins, glad you are with us here from Wilson High School in Lebanon, Tennessee. PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home. Out of the timeout, Michigan Storm ball now.
Anytime you can stretch the basketball floor the way he has, you make yourself an immediate option for schools around the country. I mean, you see Terry handling the basketball again, a good matchup with Kate Hill.
Pass is stolen by Bellarine. Bellarine, they've got numbers with Honesty Scott Grayson running with her. Back to Bellarine. Bellarine layup, no, but she's going to the free throw line.
Well, I love Bellarine's frame, her ability, like you talked about, to get out in the open floor, handle the basketball. Good size, just a rising junior, so still a full another summer. And then that young lady, Scott Grayson, you know, we talk about the postseason committees that I'm fortunate enough to be involved with, McDonald's, Naismith. That's a player to keep an eye on over the next couple of years. Got her in the initial Elite 25 for 2018, ProspectsNation.com. One of the top 5 players in the country right now inside of that class. She's a special one, that's for sure.
I'm impressed with her game. I really do like her game. Bellarine makes both free throws. She's hit 2 threes and has 5 free throws. Honestly, Scott Grayson, during that free throw, that stoppage of play was holding her left foot. So hopefully, maybe just a stub toe or something. She's still out there. Nelson inbounds to Bello. Nelson, Bello, Terry, Liddell, and Stevens on the floor for the Michigan Storm. Jimenez, Scott Grayson, Bellarine, Blessing, and Kate Hill on the floor for rebound.
It's a great, just player for player at every single position. You've got real college basketball.
Bellarine coming alive, her third 3 of the game. 3:30 to go. Jalissa Terry holds it with the left hand dribble, belt high, picked up by Scott Grayson. Doesn't have a count, now gets a count. Nelson may have to find herself offensively to assert. There's Liddell in the corner, a 3, back iron, no good. Jalissa Terry from the guard spot with the rebound. Pumped it off to Bello. Bello up off the window, good.
What a great game, and when you look at the, once again, multiple possessions in which you're seeing Division I prospects make play after play after play. This is flat awesome basketball.
They bounce it down, shot blocked by Bello. That's her third block. Up ahead to Terry. Terry tried to get the contact on Hill and lost it out of bounds. She's been trying to get that contact today a lot in this game. Hadn't been able to do it. It's out of bounds off of the Sparks.
Well, you know what's interesting there? I think if you're Terry, you just got to go and attack the rim. You know, she's looking for the contact, trying to find it with her body. Just attack the rim, know that the chaser is there, and then at any given moment you might need to make a play through the contact, but just attack the rim. Don't worry about the contact.
Nelson gonna drive. Nelson driving, restoring. I just said she might have to get it going. Her third field goal of the game. She has 7 points. Lead pushed back out to 5 now. Honesty Scott Grayson, good power move. Shot up, no, going to the free throw line. Bello gonna get hit with the foul. Tate Bello hit with the foul.
So quick with the basketball on the hop there to be able to get it up into the motion, to get the shot off there. Great move by Scott Grayson. As we cue up the Prospects Nation TV instant replay, speaking of Bello, A little bit of contact, no big deal. Still finds a way to put it down.
That was a big field goal there, too, for Tay Bello.
Well, it's one of the reasons why she's in the ProspectNation.com elite play possessions like that and sequences like that.
She has been all over. No good on a free throw.
Who else? Bello.
Another board. She's over 10 boards. Easy, I know. And I got 3 blocks. She may only have 7 points, but she's been all over it. Honesty Scott Grayson over to Belleran. Belleran now with 2:10 to go on the left wing. Driving down the lane, floats it up. No. Rebound is going to go over to.
Terry's got the basketball in her hands. And, you know, you can't tell me these kids aren't competing. Are you kidding me? This atmosphere is great, man. College coaches wall-to-wall, both ends of the baseline here at Wilson Central. Oh, what a block. Oh, got her with the body on the other side. Came over, got her hand up. Official got her with a little bit of the body, but what an athletic play there from Scott Grayson to get over and contest that shot, at least into the line, and not an open layup.
Free throw is good by Amber Stevens. Amber Stevens with her 3rd point. Kelly O'Reilly now, you talk about the Liddell show, O'Reilly has 3 threes in this game. 55-50.
Good pass there from Hill. Good pass
Scott
there.
Grayson good.
Hey, listen now, this is good basketball. Kate Hill had a look at a 3. It wasn't a clean look. Decided not to take the 3. Finds Scott Grayson right there underneath the free throw line. Catch into a score. That's good basketball.
55-52 with 137. 132 to go, 55-52. The Michigan Storm leading the New Jersey Sparks. I had fun with Chris. Y'all do the sharing broadcaster thing, which is fine. I told him, I said, you can tell the growth of women's basketball. The Storm and the Sparks, 2 WNBA squads.
This is good, man. This is good. I would not have caught that. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I would not have been that astute of a watcher. That's a great catch there. So we need to hire you. We're going to put you in charge of director of observations. Just let you observe things like that, Hillsman. That was wonderful.
Storm out of the break, 132 to go. That just means I'm a basketball nut.
Hey, that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Stevens with the inbound. 5 seconds, couldn't get it in. They had back. Big possession by Gilchrist in the game. And he's been to go 1 to 3 points.
Look at him.
Oh, Lydis tip.
Ball was off. Go out of bounds. Now the Sparks have a chance
since the tip. And when they got down 16, he implored them to keep on fighting, and they have been fighting, and here they are. Under a minute, 45 seconds left. Belleran over now to Hill. Kate Hill dribbling. She bounces it, and Scott Grayson makes a move.
Oh!
Give me that! Tate Bello.
What a block by Bello. What a play. Scott Grayson had about a half step on her. Timeout here called by Coach Love, but Scott Grayson had about a half step on her there, and Bello just did a great recovery. Honestly, didn't touch the cutter coming across the lane. Scott Grayson caught it clean, and then Bello caught her clean.
Full timeout. 55, 53 seconds. The Sparks at the 1 to go, and now they've so out of the timeout, Joe Hill really getting into it and coaching up this Sparks bunch. Coach Love has been standing most of the day as well in front of his Storm bench. Stevens inbounds to Bello. Bello holds it, looking over to Jalissa Terry. Terry picked up, they're trying to trap her out high, and a foul call, Belleran.
Well, now we'll go to the 1-and-1. Second foul in the last 2 minutes. A rule adopted from the NBA to make sure we don't get anybody hurt.
Love it, love it.
These are big shots for Terry.
Yes, it is.
A lot of eyes on her as an available 16-point guard. These are the type of shots you got to be able to show you can knock down.
Good on the first one. Jalissa Terry, 10 points. She's had to work for those 10, but she's been trying to get to this stripe all day. She's finally here and makes them pay.
2 big shots there for Terry. And just the
14
coolness that she
seconds.
hit him with.
13 seconds. They got to hurry. 57-54.
Oh, there it is.
A long three. Back iron, no good. 57. Jalissa Terry with the steal, and she got fouled with 2 seconds.
Hey, providing an assist. I see you there, Hillsman. Making sure we're all on one accord, man. That's a team player.
With the game in the clutch like that, they look over and think they're down 2. Terry now gonna go to the free throw line and try to ice it. Jalissa Terry takes her time. Good. You want to talk about being available and shooting free throws at this end of the floor in this stretch of a game.
Think about who's sitting in front of you, right? Like, come on.
Oh, missed it. We jinxed her. A long shot at the buzzer. It'll be no good. The Storm are going to win.
Huge win for the Storm there to be able to come in, get a very, very good New Jersey Sparks team. I think this has the makings of a rematch at the hashtag PSB Summer Invite, July 23rd through 25th.
It'll be there. Yes, it will. 58-54, the final. Michigan Storm defeat the New Jersey Sparks right here on SUV TV. More action coming up. Real deal in the field.